Yo, what is up, boys? How's it going? And welcome back to another episode of the One Piece Virgin podcast, covering the best arc of all time, Long Ring, Long Land.
Let's go!
And of course, with me today, we have the Virgin herself, Poseidon.
Hello.
What up, gamer?
I spent more money on One Piece cards today.
Oh, no.
Let's go! She had to build her Foxy deck.
I'm building a limb deck.
So not a Foxy deck? That's
Not
a waste.
I did actually yesterday put together a Reiju deck because there's a new Foxy card that came out and it plays Foxy in it. So technically I did build Foxy.
Nice.
Let's go! I knew it.
Okay, my question is, what was the first deck that you built? You said Lim? What?
Lim.
I don't know who Lim is, and I'm the One
I don't
Piece
either.
expert here.
I have no idea who she is either, but all I know is that she's an Odyssey character.
Oh, that's why.
See, I'm not trying to show my lack of knowledge here, Briggs. I was trying to brush past that. Just
No, dude.
hear the conversation.
She's the One Piece virgin. I'm supposed to be the expert, and she just said a character that I didn't know, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm bad with names. I know I'm bad with names, but if she's a leader character, which like I think she is, like, how do I not know? But it's an Odyssey character. I did not play Odyssey. Okay, we're good.
Okay.
And of course, we have Jordan coming through, the anime dude. Thank you so much, dude.
What up, everybody? I'm also a One Piece noob. I have not played Odyssey, so you know I'm out of the loop.
Yeah, we're out of the loop. All right, Long Ring, Long Land, Poseidon. General thoughts. Did you have a good time?
I actually loved it. I thought it was so silly.
Let's go! I'm
It was
offended
a
by the way
fun
he asked
arc.
that question.
Well, I know
Here-
she's not. I know she's not reading the manga, and I know she's not watching One Piece. And
Exactly. So
most
here's how you got to
people-
phrase that question. You got to
Okay.
go, Poseidon. How did you enjoy peak One Piece? All right. On a scale of 10 to 10, how was it?
most
10.
most people
Let's go.
say it's one of the worst arcs in the anime.
Most
However,
people are wrong.
However, in the manga or One Piece, it's like 6 episodes or like a handful of chapters. It's just like a fun little detour arc to an island. You have some funny fights, some funny moments, and it's fun. It's good. I'm glad you had a good time, but sometimes the anime ruins it for people. So I'm glad you still had a good time. That's awesome.
I think my favorite part was just like the interactions between the Straw Hats and them having to like work together. Because, you know, some Straw Hats don't work as well together versus others. So I just thought that was really fun.
I don't know who you're talking about right now. Who on the Straw Hats doesn't work well together?
Sanji and Zoro, those two are always at
That's
it.
just buddies? What are you talking about?
They're the best friends anyone could have.
Exactly. They love each other very much. They totally don't hate each other.
Ego, what is that?
Oh my god. That was honestly a good battle. Like, I know Zoro didn't have his swords and it was like a ball game, but like it was kind of a good battle. They had like a mixture of like the comedy with the ref, but like some of the actual like combat itself and like tossing Sanji in the air and tossing the other guy in the air, like I thought it was good.
I thought it was just funny when those two were just not, like, kept getting their ass beat. And I believe it was Zoro who was like, do you want to just, like, work together for 10 seconds? As if they weren't already on the same team.
How about like not a second more? I think that's what Sanji said. Not a second more or something like that. It's so good.
God.
Do you have a
so
highlight,
funny.
Jordan? Something that you really enjoyed from this arc?
Oh, my highlight? It depends on how much we're wanting to go in chronological order. Because my favorite thing is Afro Luffy. That is
Yes!
top 10 anime transformations. Just Super Saiyans, like right below it. It's crazy. Our boy put on the boxing gloves, went through his Hajime no Ippo arc. I don't know. Foxy's a scary villain. Luffy got lucky.
I think my favorite part about Foxy is whenever they like insult his hair or like make a comment about him, because they like the crew just talk shit like when they're strategizing. They're like, yeah, but that Foxy bastard with the ugly hair, and like he'll just be like, he just like crashes to the ground and starts crying. Like his reactions, I just find so funny. And even in the Luffy versus Foxy fight, like Luffy like said something about his pointy hair, and he just gave away his location because he's like couldn't take it. He's like, oh, you're hurting my feelings. Okay, we could start in chronological order. They land on this island, and there's an old dude on stilts. Poseidon, if you want to take it from there and kind of walk us through your thoughts and moments and stuff like that.
So, I'll be honest. I'm trying to remember what's happening, what's going on in the beginning. I more so remember the middle and the end, but we come to find out that this like island, I guess, has different parts where every, I don't know how many decades happen, like parts of the island kind of like pop up and like sink. I believe am I remembering correctly?
You are. So it's one
Yeah.
island.
Okay, okay.
Like you're one
And
island with
islands
the water
that are
level.
connected. No.
Sorry, go ahead, Jordan.
Okay.
Oh, I was saying,
Okay.
isn't it like it's like 10 islands that are like connected, right? And then like everything's long, like it says, it's a long ring, long land, right? So it's everything's like tall, stretchy. The horses look like giraffes, etc. So
Horses. What's a
where they
horse?
initially
You'd be
land.
like, horse.
Yeah.
I
Shelly.
like I like One Piece humor. Actually, there's a lot of differences from the anime to like the manga to the anime here. I believe, doesn't Shelly get taken onto Foxy's crew and then Luffy tries to win her back? Does that happen?
Yes.
That doesn't happen in the manga.
Oh, so the way it happened was they won a game, so they're able to take like one of Foxy's members, and like you get like a scene where all of his members are like freaking out. They're like, "I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave," and then you expect him, right, to pick Chopper, because at this point Chopper's on Foxy's crew, and Chopper's like, "Please take me back. I don't want to be here anymore," and Luffy picks Shelly, the horse. And all the Straw Hats get so mad at him. They're like, "Why didn't you pick Chopper?" But he did it so that old man Jenkins, that's not his name, but I'm gonna call him that, gets his horse back. And I thought that was really sweet because Luffy was confident enough that they were gonna win another game to get Chopper back. So he took the opportunity to give the horse.
So that's how the anime does like the pacing. So that's how they'll slow things down not to catch up to the manga. Because in the manga, there was only 3 games. And the first game they lost Chopper. The second game they won, they got Chopper back. And then they went into the third game. And they had to win, otherwise they might lose someone on their crew. But in the anime, they're like, "Oh, we could take Chopper back later. We'll just have Shelly be taken back, and then another win, another loss, go back and forth," type of thing. So the first battle was what was I going to say? Yeah. The first battle was a race, if we want to start there.
The boat race.
The boat race, yes.
Yes, so the Straw Hats were kind of separated. They were all on different boats. I believe, was it Zoro and Chopper on one boat? And then it was Usopp, Nami, and Robin on one other boat. And then it was Sanji and Luffy on one. So Sanji, Luffy, Zoro, and Chopper kind of didn't make it. They had probably the shittiest of the boats because the rest of the Foxy crew members, all of their boats had like something different. There was a boat with like a bar on it. There was a boat with like cannons. You have Portia with her fishman, so she used that to her advantage. But they were racing, I believe, around the bay, and they had to go through like the big coral reef and had to go through a bunch of obstacles. And you see Foxy also trying to cheat a little bit. He putting fake finish lines to deter them. So
Foxy's way of cheating is really funny. He's like he had some like legit cheats, fake finish line, whatever, the slow beam at the end. But like the best one is just like he's like pretends to be like an injured grandmother or something.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna have to correct you guys there. There was no cheating. Any form of cheating is not allowed, all right, during the contest. So it all depends on if the ref calls it or not, right? Like if the ref doesn't see it, did they really cheat?
And you know what? The ref can't see everything. Yeah. The ref can't see everything. No. That's not possible.
No.
Yeah.
What if he's stretching?
Yeah. What if he just happened to go blind there for a few seconds? Like it happens, right? All the best refs do. So.
Oh man, comedically, like One Piece is like the best comedy anime. Dude. Like I genuinely laugh from my core. Like I laugh from like my inner soul when I watch One Piece. I have to edit all my reactions, and my reactions to some anime is like ha 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 ha, and then when I laugh to One Piece, I'm like it's like a different sound.
Right. that One Piece is a naturally fun show, and then the Foxy crew just seems naturally fun. So I don't know. I get why none of his crew members would have wanted to leave either. I feel like Foxy's crew would be a grand old time.
Dude, Poseidon brought it up when Luffy was finally, it was his turn to choose one of their crew, and obviously he's gonna take Chopper back or Shelby back, and it just pans to each individual character, and he's like,
Yes.
he's gonna choose me, isn't he? I'm not ready to leave the Foxy crew. Like they have a bunch of like inner monologue from all the characters. It's so good.
Mhm.
Okay, the next battle we talked about it already. It was oh wait, let's go anime. Poseidon is what's the next battle after the race?
I believe. Oh, what's after the race? Because they lost. Was it the ball game?
Was it Sanji and Zoro? It wasn't the manga.
I think it was the ball game.
Okay. Any
And then that's when they win, and that's when they pick Shelly after, I believe.
got it.
Yeah.
Dude, he couldn't just take Chopper first. Chopper was over there. Oh, that's actually a good moment. When Chopper first got taken away, he was like crying. He's like, "I'm not ready. I only came out to do this." And Zoro was like, "Be a man." Like you can feel for Chopper and his feelings.
Yeah.
But also, it's like, you know, the repercussions of there's risks when you go out to sea.
Mhm.
And at the end of the day, you should have faith in your captain to win you back eventually. Man up.
Yeah, and whatever happens and stuff, you just got to deal with the consequences, right? Like I think that's one of those things we kind of see Chopper gradually. He looks up to a lot of the members of the crew at first, and then like over time, you see him like learning to tough it out to be a man himself, right? So I don't know. I feel like that was a big moment for him.
Mhm.
Was Zoro passing that knowledge on, or I say knowledge, just that mentality.
For such a short arc, I do think it's nice to see all the characters shine, even in the race. Like Nami, you get to see her navigating when she goes through like the different like whirlpools, and like the other fishman fell for it, which I think is cool given the whole Arlong Park backstory. You see Robin, who's just like kind of like nonchalant, chilling, reading in the back, use her ability to like grab onto the other ship and like snap a dude's neck. Like everyone's involved, even though like I feel like everyone had their own battle because I think in the manga, I don't even know if Luffy was part of the race, but I think in the anime they added it for comedic relief where he just sunk immediately,
Yeah.
or something like that. I can't really remember. But yeah, even Usopp was like trying to snipe at people, shooting the bamboo and making it fall down on people. Like little things here and there, just fun to see like everyone get their moment in such a short, fun arc. What is the next battle after the ball game with Zoro and Sanji?
The roller skating, I believe.
The roller
They had
skating.
the
I
roller
remember
skating,
that. I
yeah.
remember that. And Luffy thought he was gonna be goated, but then didn't know how to skate.
He spent like an entire episode trying to figure out how to use the skates.
Dude, how many episodes was this in the anime?
It was like
I don't
20.
know,
20?
Oh wait.
Or no, it was like 13. My bad. It was like
13.
13, but there was like
I was
20
gonna say, I
chapters
don't
of the
think-
manga comparatively.
Oh, okay.
That's where the
I
number
was gonna
20
say,
was coming
I
into
did
mind.
not watch 20
Yeah.
episodes.
No, it was like 13. My bad. I misspoke. I was thinking manga chapters.
Yeah, I watched One Piece and it was only 6 episodes. Which is wild because it only includes stuff from the manga.
Yeah.
Nordic, thank you for the sub. Appreciate you. Hopefully the sound effect doesn't go off. But now I've talked about it, so it's as if the sound effect went off anyway. What was I gonna say? Okay, so the roller skating race. Any fun things happen there that you want to discuss?
I loved how my favorite part of the race was Nami and Usopp having to compliment Foxy to distract him from using his slow beam. So you have like Nami complimenting him and then Usopp insulting him. So he goes back and forth between like being super flattered and like getting upset. And then you see Nami stop and she's like, I can't. Complimenting him makes me sick. Usopp, you do it. He's like, no, I'm not gonna do that. That was my favorite moment from that part.
That's amazing.
I loved it.
By the end, does Luffy get... Because I have watched it with filler. I've watched all of One Piece probably more than once with the filler. But I remember the roller skating. Does Luffy get good by the end? I think he was like the final card.
Yes.
He at least learns how to, I think, by the end, or at least like the final round. So.
He learned how to go straight,
Yes.
and then he would just like slingshot himself from going off the rink or something. I don't know. Or off the circle. So who ended up winning this one?
The Straw Hats did. I believe
Yeah.
they came back, even though they started out downs.
Nice. So who did they take the second time? Chopper?
They did take Chopper back, I believe.
Nice. So Shelly is back, Chopper is back, and then what is the next battle?
The dodgeball, right? Or was it
yeah,
dodgeball?
dodgeball.
Dodgeball? I don't
Oh,
remember
dodgeball.
Yeah, they had a match of dodgeball, and it was super silly. I like that one too.
that. Who was good at dodgeball on the crew?
Not Sanji, because there was a scene where he had the ball, and then Portia and like the rest of the girls on the Foxy crew were like took advantage of the fact that he liked girls and was like, "Would you be such a sweetheart and give us the ball?" And he gives it to them
I would give
Oh,
Portia the
Sanji.
ball too.
and gets it thrown at him.
What a simp. You love to see it. Relatable.
Oh man, Sanji kills me.
So funny.
Who's your favorite Straw Hat right now? Poseidon.
Robin.
Robin.
Let's go.
No questions asked. I am a simp.
How did you
I love
feel when Robin was taken at the end of the dodgeball game?
I was sad, but I knew that she would find a way to go back.
That would have been quite the plot twist if they didn't, right? If she was just out right there.
Really funny.
Yeah, honestly,
I mean, it makes sense.
If Robin didn't leave the Straw Hat, if Robin went with Foxy, they would have all been frozen and killed probably by Aokiji. Oh man.
What was I gonna
Yeah.
say? Oh,
That's interesting that Robin was taken next.
I believe it was because they knew she was a very powerful member of the crew, and that's why they took her. But one of my favorite moments was actually Chopper, like, and Robin's, I guess, moments during this arc where Robin's just assuring Chopper they're gonna go back, and you kind of see almost like a mother-child relationship between the two. It was really sweet.
Aw.
So how did Robin react to being taken away from the Straw Hats? Was she like
She
nonchalant
didn't
about
have any
it?
problem.
She's just like, I know you. I know Luffy will win me back.
Yeah, she's putting all her trust in Luffy.
Nice. And the dodgeball, they lost, right? That's why they lost
Yep.
Robin.
Yeah, I think like Luffy got disqualified or something because he
Oh,
broke
no.
the
Oh,
rules,
yeah.
something like that. I don't remember
was
the
like-
details well. So.
He ate the ball. And the last rule in the rule book was you cannot consume the dodgeball, and he went and did it.
I don't know why I forgot that. Then that sounds like a very Luffy thing.
Yeah.
Like you're in PE class, you think you have a chance, and then suddenly the coach has to get on to you. Son, you're not allowed to eat the ball. Hey, I have to spell this out every couple years.
Dude, I forgot about that. The ref pulls out the biggest rule book of all time. And then I think Robin started reading the rule book to try to help like use rules against the Foxy crew as well. Oh man. This arc is underrated. Underrated arc.
They had it. The Straw Hats had it, but Luffy ate the ball.
Okay, after this, it goes right into the Foxy fight versus Luffy, or no?
I think there was also red light, green light. Was that? It was something like that, right?
Remember.
Or no?
It might.
It was like, was that the one where Zoro got like lost? Or am I?
Oh
was that the
yeah.
last
Red
one?
light, green light. Yeah, that what I love that moment.
That was my
because
favorite
they're
moment. He's
going.
there's like a
up a
cliff. He's like, this
mountain?
isn't right.
They put like
I
the
remember
old man
this.
up there, and whoever was the first team to, I guess, put their hand on the old man wins. But my favorite moment, because I guess the mountain had like different paths. You see Sanji and Nami going up like the path going up the mountain, and then you see Zoro hit like a dead end in the water, and he's just like, "Damn, where am I supposed to go?" And Sanji's like, "Are you really this stupid? What is wrong with you?"
Those jokes are so stupid, but they make me laugh every time. I don't know
Exactly.
why, but- Ooh. And then thus Chopper was taken again. You hate to see it.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so Chopper was taken, and
Chopper was taken and Robin was taken by this point. Yep.
that's
Yep.
why you were saying that they were like encouraging each other, and Robin was acting like a mama. Got it. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
that means there has to be at least two more battles left after the.
Nope.
after-
So there was only that was after that it was just the Afro Luffy Foxy fight. So, but they put a pretty big wager on that one if I remember correctly.
Oh, got it.
Yes, so if they lost, then all the members of the Straw Hats would join Foxy.
Well, you say all the members? They didn't have enough members. I think they bet like 500 crew members, which means that like even like their kids would have had to be in the Foxy crew for like generations, right? Like just to be able to pay that amount. So like it was they were doubling, tripling, and quadrupling down at this point, right? They were like 500 crew members, and then
That's amazing.
I just remember thinking that was wild because I think it was like Nami doing that deal. But she tried to make it like 5, and Foxy's like, "How about 500?" That just stuck with me. I don't know.
That's amazing.
We only have like $7.
Man.
I'll bet you $500.
If only Luffy lost the fight, this could have been such a better series.
That's what I'm saying. This was
just nothing but
Peak One Piece.
games and good times and gags and food. Oh, it was.
Oh, that, and then Luffy dropped the ball because, like, he won, but like, I'm pretty sure he like told the rest of the Foxy crew they didn't really need him or whatever, and like kind of let him go right after. They could have had the whole Foxy crew probably come along for the ride. Like that they would have been the top crew on all the 7 seas or however many seas there are in One Piece. Let me tell you.
I think Luffy should challenge Kaido to a Davy Back fight. Fuck 1v1s.
Honestly, I thought that was such a unique way for a pirate like Foxy to, because his fruit is strong, right? But like he's not the strongest guy in the world. But if he's challenging people to races and he has the ability to slow them down, like as long as they abide by the rules of like the Davy Back fight and stuff, he was getting crew members like Robin and Chopper like that, right?
I know.
If he won, like he could be the Pirate King at some point. I think he's gonna
Pirate
come back.
King. He just
That's
needs to,
what
like,
I'm saying.
He just needs to fool like Akainu into a Davy Back fight.
He has it in him. I'm telling you, like he ain't losing those.
Maybe not Akainu because he's a Marine, but like someone from like a powerful pirate crew.
Yeah, I'm sure. Like he's a Marine. He has his own strong sense of justice. But if he was gonna be a pirate, I could see it being under Foxy. I could.
Oh my god. Okay.
You've seen the One Piece live action, right?
Poseidon has.
Yes, I've seen that before, like when it came out.
Okay. We saw Foxy in the One Piece live action, just so you know. He was on one of the wanted posters.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
on one of the wanted posters.
I'm looking this up right now.
Just a fun fact.
Does that mean we're gonna get a Davy Back fight in the live action?
We better.
Oh my
better be a whole
god!
If we don't, we riot.
What the hell? What is this?
The most handsome wanted poster you ever did see.
I see this wanted poster.
That's
oh
so
my god.
funny.
Foxy One Piece live action.
I don't even remember what it looks like, if I'm being honest. I just remember it was there. I was like, huh, that's foreshadowing.
Oh my god. What? Why? He's looking like Pinocchio over here.
Yeah, he looks
I love
really silly.
I actually love it. Oh my god, that's hilarious. I'll put it on stream for you guys, chat. Okay, going in to the final fight. Luffy, Afro Luffy, I should say. Greater than any gear, any power up, versus Foxy. Thoughts, Poseidon?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Just the final fight, Luffy, Afro Luffy versus Foxy. I'm asking your thoughts.
Oh, I thought it was a fun fight. It was really hype. I think it's funny. One of my favorite parts was Usopp having. I watched it in English dub, so I don't know if this happened in like the Japanese dub. Was like he was almost like acting like Luffy's coach.
Yeah.
But he put on like a different voice.
Yeah.
He was just
you
like
gotta have
yelling
somebody in
from
your
the
corner,
stands.
right? You gotta.
Yeah.
Oh man, they start the fight off with like them walking in and announcing them, and as they're walking
Yeah.
up, Usopp's walking. He's like, does the Afro make the fighter, or does the fighter make the Afro? That's the question. That's the question even modern science can't decide. And it's like Luffy has all that aura walking out, like drip on point with his like covering up his entire body with like a cape or whatever, and then he reveals the Afro. It's so good.
It's amazing.
This arc just makes me happy. I don't know. Hearing people talk about it, hearing people go over it, it was just a good arc. It was a good time. It was.
It was definitely one of those arcs I like sat back and just like relaxed. You know, there was nothing like super serious happening, you know, just having a good time.
You
But
say
that
that.
last fight was fun.
You say that. I was stressed as hell whenever I watched that back in the
Really?
day.
I
You
was
see
just
Robin and Chopper
laughing.
both on the other crew. What if they don't come back? You never know. This girl just
No.
thinking everything's always going to work out. This is tragic.
Okay, so
You get to see
go ahead.
Foxy use a lot of his devil fruit powers.
Mhm.
We mentioned that, right? He uses his slow. Is it slow fruit?
Yeah, it's a
Slow-mo
slow,
fruit?
slow beam. He has one of his
Yeah.
techniques. And honestly, I think it's a pretty powerful ability.
It is.
Very.
It's just
Yeah.
so he kind of is a like rather than punching someone when he slows them down. What if you just stab them with a knife? You could just probably like you could probably just like slit their throat. Like it was a boxing match, so he couldn't do that in a boxing match. But I'm saying like in an
have
actual
one crew
fight.
member that's holding sea stone handcuffs and just have them walk around with them, right? Like just
Yeah.
they're not going to be able to dodge the handcuffs if they're frozen. There's so many options there.
You guys know how I'm the biggest Enel glazer of all time. I love Enel, and I think he's ridiculously strong. So anytime someone comes on my stream, they're like, this guy could beat Enel. And they're saying Foxy could beat Enel. And the argument was kind of sound because Enel's cocky and like would let himself get attacked by things. So if Foxy let himself... If Enel let Foxy hit him with a slow beam, they could just walk up and put C prism handcuffs on him and then stab him.
You say that. How slow would Enel be with a slow beam though? I don't know. I'm not a power scaler. I don't know, but he's pretty quick though. That's my favorite power scaling argument. Is he's pretty quick though. Like I hear that a lot.
He's like even in slow motion, he'd still be fast. Is crazy. Wow.
I don't know. I hear people say like Thorfinn versus Goku. Like Goku's strong, but Thorfinn pretty quick though, right? Like that argument. There's so much credence
the power
behind
scalers call it blitzing. He would blitz them in a second.
Yeah,
or something.
You probably put a lot of thought into that. That's.
So the fight itself, you obviously got to see Foxy's power, which was cool. He slowed him down, and he would punch Luffy in the face a bunch of times. Sadly, Foxy's not the most powerful, like physically, and Luffy is insanely durable, as you could tell. He just keeps on getting up. It's not about how hard you could hit, even though Luffy hits pretty hard. It's about how hard you could get hit and keep on getting up. I think Usopp said that quote. Was there anything from the fight that you really enjoyed or thought was cool?
I just like my whole thoughts during the fight, I guess, was about like his devil fruit powers and particularly Foxy's and how like I don't want to say it's OP, but it's incredibly strong, and I'm kind of like, of course they had to give this devil fruit to like one of the silly funny characters, because if they give it to like someone else, like that is a huge villain, and that's gonna be disgustingly broken. But I thought it was just entertaining. During the end, how Luffy kind of deflected the slow beam
with the mirror
onto him. With the mirror to slow Foxy himself and to take the win that way, I thought was very clever and funny.
Yeah, classic Luffy winning.
So,
he's not always the strongest, but he wins those fights with his mind, the clever witticisms.
Man.
He comes up with a way.
I will say, it was what a coincidence. It ended up being on Foxy's ship where he had all the weapons and strategy and traps planned. What are the chances the cannonball landed there? Wow. But there was some funny moments along the way. One of them was Foxy was like running from room to room trying to lure Luffy into different traps, and one of the rooms he's like pretended to be like Foxy's sister, or Luffy assumed it was Foxy's sister because Foxy put a wig on, and then the other room he like pretended to be like an old man or something. Like the little gags just got me. Like I was just laughing so hard. Luffy's like, oh my god, it's Foxy's sister.
Oh gosh.
Any other like highlights or moments or funny scenes you guys wanted to talk about?
I love how the MC during the whole time, the guy in the bird just kept insulting Nami.
Oh, what a good dude! The announcer was actually so good. Like he was a good announcing voice, and he kept me entertained throughout like the battles. And then he just like would throw jabs at Nami.
It was only Nami too.
Yeah. What a sad
he
woman
called
who's
her
given
like
up
a
on
demon
humanity.
at one point. She gets so mad.
What did he call her? Sorry, I missed it.
I believe he called her like a demon or
Oh,
something. And she was just like screaming at him, yelling at him to like shut up. You know?
that's amazing. Also, guys, people could talk as much shit about Long Ring Long Land as they want, but the final episode of this arc, it counts as this arc, guys, is
Aokiji.
Aokiji, an admiral appears, and that shit goes down. Poseidon, I want to hear your thoughts on this for sure.
That was the last episode?
That was the last episode.
I did not watch that one.
Oh,
I
no.
thought it was over when they like did finish the games that they won.
Right.
I didn't know there was that part.
No, my lips are sealed then. But
The entire crew dies.
Oh,
Yeah.
And we
no.
follow
We're
the
on
journey
Fusion.
of Foxy and his Davy Back fights. I probably should have warned you that it was like one episode after the Long Ring Long Land
Oh, because
Island
I thought it was over.
is included in the arc. It's okay. We'll cover it in the next one. Let's take a quick little look-see at what the next arc is. It's an arc that's pretty good, but I don't know how many chapters or episodes it is.
it's pretty long, but not too long. 35 episodes, it looks like.
35 episodes. How do you want to split it up, Poseidon?
In
Or-
2 weeks. Let's see. We can probably do it like the first half and then the second half.
Okay.
Because like that's similarly like how long Alabasta was longer, I think.
Yeah,
I think Alabasta was longer, but
I'm just trying to think if we should just like do it in one episode, but give you like longer time, like 3 weeks to do it, or we break.
Yeah,
I think
we can do that.
Or if we break it up, 35 divided by 2.
oh no, Alabasta was longer. Okay,
Yeah.
39.
Why don't we do 17 episodes for 2 weeks from now, and then if it doesn't
it.
work out scheduling wise, then we'll just like push it another week and keep on going.
Sounds good. I'm on spring break as of today recording.
Nice.
So I'll hopefully get some
heck yeah.
episodes in.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
go.
So
I mean, it is.
hell yeah.
It is a great arc. It's one that your friends have been talking about for a little while.
Oh, is it the Water 7 arc?
It is the Water 7 arc.
Oh, so it happens right after Long Ring, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, there's one island where they were there for one episode, but you didn't watch it, and then Water 7.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm hyped. I'm excited now. So,
No, Water 7's pretty good, but Water 6,
Oh my God.
Water 5, no, that's whenever things really start to ramp up.
there's a Water
Just
6.
wait.
You're not ready for Water 3.2.
Oh my god.
Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's podcast. Remember to check out Poseidon Mythos on Twitch and YouTube. She plays all the card games.
Yeah.
He's a gamer.
I am a gamer.
I see you might be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel at some point, which is super fun.
If we hit the sub, because the thing is, I'm not
She's
huge
like, I don't
on
want-
Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm like, like chat really wants me to play Yu-Gi-Oh, but I'm like, no, I'll never play it. But if they want me to play it, they gotta earn it. You know what I mean? So.
True.
Yu-Gi-Oh is fun, but it is a lot.
I love Yu-Gi-Oh, but modern Yu-Gi-Oh does go a little crazy. And I will say my least favorite thing about Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel is holy crap, these guys take 19 million years on their turns and then the game gets disconnected. So I'll be streaming Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel. I'll make my turn and I'm like, it's been like 3 minutes, he's still making his fucking turn. 4 minutes go by, and because you have like a time clock for the entire duel, not per turn. So they'll spend one turn, like 1,000,000 minutes on it, and then they'll just disconnect or just quit out. I'm like, oh my god, I waited all that time for nothing.
All right. Besides, does Pokemon or One Piece have a deck like Exodia? Because I know the last time I played Master Duel, I literally I went second. The other guy went first. He played Solitaire, went through his whole deck, and then I lost, and I never got to go. I never got a turn, and then I just stopped. So I'm curious how many other card games do that.
In Pokemon, there's very few decks that can do that. In One Piece, that almost like never happens. Even if you don't have anything in your hand for a turn, because of like the way One Piece works with like the Dawn resource system, you'll always have at least something to do, and you won't just like automatically lose.
Huge.
Nice.
I figured I didn't know if like Foxy would be like the equivalent of Exodia. That was just the assumption I made there. So.
There's a funny Foxy deck actually. It's the leader functions very similarly to the actual character, which is a theming with with One Piece leaders in general, where his leader says like, "Oh, you can freeze one of your opponent's characters and they can't attack with it next turn," and I think it's really funny.
Quick question about Pokemon TCG.
Yeah.
Is there like online like pack opening simulators?
Yes, there's quite a few of them. Even on the sim, you can open packs.
Cool.
And
do people
then-
do like progression series at all with it?
Yeah, I do one.
You do a progression series? Sick.
Yeah, I do.
Let's go.
Awesome. Yeah, I kind of want to try that out. Me and Tekking 101 have done Yu-Gi-Oh and One Piece progression, but we haven't done Pokemon yet. So that might be next, boys. That might be next.
Let's go.
I would not use, like, if you guys want to start from, like, the very beginning of Pokemon, don't use Pokemon TCG Live, just because the earliest set on there is Sun and Moon, and that was, like,
Dang, that's
8
way
years
late.
ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, dude, I want to start
So-
from the beginning.
I'll try to see if I
Yeah.
have a VCR tape for you, Briggs. I used to have a VCR tape that taught you how to play Pokemon TCG. That's how old I am. You know, it came with some of those very first packs. So if I can find that, that's the true
There's-
beginning of Pokemon.
There's plenty of just, like, online sims out there that have everything, so you just kind of pick and choose which one you prefer.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. I might have to
Mhm.
send you a message and ask for a recommendation. Also, we gotta play Pokemon at some point. We gotta do a stream at some
We
point.
do. Have you guys played Pocket?
I have
That's usually that's a great one to start. Like, I always recommend everybody who wants to learn how to play Pokemon try Pokemon Pocket, because it's a very watered down version of the game, but it teaches you like the main mechanics that you can carry on with you when you learn the full game.
Is that like a
And
mobile
it's-
game or?
It is a
Yeah.
mobile game.
Okay.
So it's just like nice to just kind of just take your phone out, you know, wherever you're
Okay.
at, grind a game or two. It's like 5 minutes max, unless your
Huge.
opponent like takes 20 years a turn, which almost never happens in Pokemon Pocket.
Trying to mill you out? Can you mill people out in
Oh,
Pokemon?
no.
In the regular game, yes.
Oh,
In
no.
Pocket, if you run out of
Okay.
cards in your deck, you just don't draw a card. Like it
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
end the game. You don't lose.
Got it.
Oh.
Also, I never ended the podcast recording, so
yep.
I'm leaving all that in there because I don't want to edit it. on that note, thank you for joining us, guys. Shimpaku, and I'll see you all next time.
Bye.
Later.